Here we are with another video, and in this video I will be talking about the recently deceased Nipsey Hussle. Now you all know I like to give a brief intro before I go in deep, so here we go. Ermias Aksham, aka Nipsey Hussle, was born on August 15, 1985 in Los Angeles, California, but was raised in the Crenshaw neighborhood of South Los Angeles with his mother. His father was a refugee from Eritrea to the U.S. who had escaped war from his homeland. He later went to his father's homeland and he said going there educating him, and he wanted to change. Meanwhile, later on in Nipsey's life, he became a member of the street gang, the Crips. His name was given to him by a friend who was rumored to have been a part of that street gang. In 2005, Nipsey had released a mixtape called Slauson Boy Volume 1 that later became his record label. He did release many more mixtapes thereafter. He later signed with Cinematic Music Group and Epic Records. And then, of course, he released many more mixtapes thereafter, which led him to collaborate with Drake on his song Killer. Then he sort of blew up after that, which led him to his other business ventures with Steve Carless, who's the head of the Marathon Agency with Karen Civil and Jorge Panish. Nipsey silently had invested a lot of money into the company. Nipsey had also inaugurated a clothing line as well with the company. Oh, and I'm sure most of you may have learned that Nipsey had a child with Lauren London, whom he started dating in 2013, and they had a child together in 2016. And so on and so forth with his many career endeavors. Let's get personal and deep into his death.
It's the dramatic last video of rapper Nipsey Hussle, gunned down in Los Angeles.
Oh my goodness!
Paramedics worked frantically to keep him alive. Bystanders are in shock.
Are you serious?
He was very well respected, so this is a huge loss.
Old school play the OJ, trying to make a slow change.
Nipsey Hussle's stunning death is trending #1 on Twitter. Celebrities are flooding social media. "This doesn't make any sense. My spirit is shaken by this," tweeted Rihanna. R.I.P. Nipsey. I just spent Thursday with him filming a video for a beautiful new song, wrote John Legend. From Jada Pinkett Smith. My heart bleeds for all those who love him. Basketball great Steph Curry spoke about him at a post-game press conference.
Definitely a sad, tragic event. Obviously, send prayers to his family.
Here's Jim Murray.
This is where Nipsey Hussle was killed, outside his clothing store in South L.A. The gunman opened fire at close range, then jumped in his getaway car. As soon as news broke about the shooting, fans gathered here outside the store, and they're still here today.
He was doing so much for the community. He was an artist that really cared and that really always came back to where he was rooted from.
A mysterious video has surfaced of a young man claiming responsibility for the shooting. Police are not saying whether the video is a credible lead. Hussle attended the Grammys in February with his girlfriend, actress Lauren London. His first album was nominated for Best Rap Album. He and London were photographed for the March issue of GQ. GQ posted this video of the couple.
Hey, what's up? I'm Lauren London, and I'm sitting here with the amazing Nipsey Hussle, the Great.
Now that we know who killed him, that I'm sure had nothing to do with Dr. Sebi, or not. I mean, who knows? Well, it was told that before Nipsey's death, he revealed that he was making a documentary profiling the life of Dr. Sebi, claimed that he successfully cured AIDS and others. You see, in the late 80s, Dr. Sebi, whose given name was Alfredo Darrington Boatman, was a center of several criminal proceedings for practicing medicine without a license. In 1988, the state of New York sued Dr. Sebi, making unsubstantiated therapeutic claims. After he paid for ads in the Amsterdam News, the Village Voice, and the New York Post saying that AIDS has been cured, the New York State Attorney told Dr. Sebi to take down the ads or face legal ramifications. Of course, for an initial fee of $500 and $80 for each additional visit, patients were told they could be cured of AIDS and other diseases. The cures consisted of various herbal products, for each of which USHA made therapeutic claims. The state said in its lawsuit against the medical practitioner at a time when people were dying from AIDS in record numbers. Dr. Sebi was a leader in the natural remedies movement. As part of Dr. Sebi's practice, he prescribed a strict vegan diet and cut out alcohol, sugar, and iodized salts to help the body regenerate and heal itself, which I'm living proof becoming a vegan is the best thing I've ever done. My mind is clear and my eyesight is better. I mean, I feel better than I ever have before, among other things. Anyway, Dr. Sebi took his findings to trial in New York, whereas the medical practitioner provided examples of 77 patients he claimed to have cured. Although Dr. Sebi won the case, information about his treatment was never popularized. I mean, that brings us to the present. It was during a recent interview with the Breakfast Club, Hussle explained why he wanted to bring new attention to the work of Dr. Sebi. Let's take a listen.
There's a lot of little jewels that you're saying, and then that's what I like. Like I said, the medicine really is in the candy, because even when you drop a ball like about Dr. Sebi,
yeah,
like just that one thing, they killed Dr. Sebi, will make somebody go research who Dr. Sebi is.
100%.
Dr. Sebi. I thought it was Sebi.
Sebi. Sebi. My bad, I said it wrong.
You said Sebi.
I'm an LA nigga, man. My lingo a little different.
Have you met
right?
Dr. Sebi?
I never met him. I met his wife, and I take his products for sure.
Now, the coolest guy ever. I mean, he was, when we interviewed him, I think he was about 74.
Oh, y'all interviewed him?
Yeah, we interviewed him twice.
Damn.
Not here, but when I was on the other show, he was able to jump from the floor up here on his knees.
At 70-something.
On his knees,
yeah.
and jump back down and no problems, nothing like that.
Why you think they killed him?
Why do they kill all holistic doctors?
Right.
Messing up the medical industry.
You short-stopping their grind. Why do niggas get killed for hustling in front of a nigga spot? You short-stopping the grind. And these niggas, they check is billions. You got niggas that get flipped for a couple $100,000. So you playing with some pharmaceutical money, you know? And what's crazy, I'm working on doing a documentary on the trial in 1985 when Dr. Sebi went to trial against New York.
Right.
Because he put in the newspaper he cured AIDS.
Yeah.
Did he
beat the case.
Yeah.
And he went to federal court the next day and beat that case on record.
Yep.
And nobody talk about it.
That's crazy. I'm in the middle of doing this holistic detox right now, day 6 of 14.
Yeah, you was telling me.
Yeah. So.
No food, nothing.
And they said it actually can help cure fibroids. It can help you if you are, cancer, any type of heart issues. And it's all natural herbs and all organic and all holistic without actually going to a doctor and getting
exactly
pharmaceuticals.
Yeah. How you feel though? You feel
I
the
actually
difference?
feel pretty good.
Do you feel a difference, you think?
I do.
That's
it
right.
could be also because I've cut a lot of things out and I haven't had any food, nothing solid at all in the past 6 days. But I feel all right, better than I thought. Right.
Just to go back to the Dr. Sebi thing real quick, what makes you want to do a documentary? Okay,
Get it
Sebi.
right, man.
What makes you want to do a documentary about Dr. Sebi?
I think the story is important. I think it's a powerful narrative.
It is.
You know what I mean? And I think imagine this. Anybody in this room, if I could say, hey, somebody cured AIDS, y'all be like, yeah, right. And then I could show you an example of him going to trial and proving in a court to a jury that he cured AIDS. Y'all would be interested in that.
Absolutely.
And y'all would look into the way he did it, right? So I feel like more so than like championing his products or explaining his methodology, put some light on that case.
Imagine being able to cure cancer or being able to cure any type of herpes, just all kinds of
And that's what he do, by the way.
That's what he did.
Yeah.
He used to send all types of vitamins up to the station.
You had herpes?
No. I said vitamins to the station. Did you?
Now back to the Dr. Sebi. After winning several other cases, he went to treat several other celebrities, including Michael Jackson with his African bioelectric cell food therapy. But that didn't end so well, and he ended up suing Michael for $380,000 for unpaid bills and $600,000 in loss of revenue. Of course, the case was dismissed for lack of prosecution. Then in 2016, Dr. Sebi was arrested several times for money laundering. In the first incident, Dr. Sebi was arrested at the Juan Manuel Galvez de Rotan airport in Honduras, along with Socia Pablo Medina Gamboa. The two were detained while attempting to board a plane with $37,000 in cash. Dr. Sebi was released just to be arrested for a second time by the Public Ministerio, the Honduras equivalent to the FBI, on charges of money laundering. Although Dr. Sebi was battling pneumonia, he remained in police custody though. At the age of 82 years old, unfortunately, Dr. Sebi died while in transit to Vicente Diaton Hospital. But what people are questioning is that the second person who died that was also affiliated with Dr. Sebi Left Eye from TLC had also died in some kind of accident, but she died in a car accident. I did a video about her. We'll leave the link below, or you can just click it at the end of this video. Anyway, she too was on a renovation and renew of her spirituality and things of that nature. She even invited people with her. She was on a cleansing, especially after the nasty breakup from her ex. But what's weird is the way they both died. They both were targeted and while around people, and always the only one who had died. Well, you know what? Let's compare that. Left Eye had heard about Dr. Sebi, and whom she prayed to God for answers about healing and spirituality. She said this: "I just could not believe that there was not a cure for, I don't care what disease, especially AIDS." Left Eye said in the clip. Let's take a look at that clip.
I met a lot of good people out there who suffered from various different diseases and whatnot. And I saw with my own two eyes many people recover from what their ailments were. It's a very good experience. It was a great experience for me. I go just to get away, just to relax, just to clear my mind. You know, you don't always have to, like I said, disease doesn't always have to be a physical thing. You know, I kind of feel like we all sick in some kind of way. You know, whether it be a problem, you know, love life, I don't care what it is. You got issues, if you're stressed about anything, you know, cleansing can do amazing things for you. And then I don't know where else to go from here, but to just let everyone know that I encourage all of you to cleanse or to be very careful about what you put into your body, because we're ignorant to a lot of things because, you know, we're always watching television or listening to the radio, you know. We think that the things that they're telling us are right. And it's not. Even when the juice bottle says 100% real juice, it's a lie most of the time, because as soon as you turn on the back and read the ingredients, it says 17% juice. Well, what's the other 83%? Sugar or water. So we just gotta, you know, open our eyes, open our minds, and really focus on our vehicles and cleaning it out. That's what I did. And I didn't know who I was asking for, what I was asking for. All I knew was I had some questions that needed to be answered. And one of them that was really, really heavy on my mind was the cure for anything. You know, I just could not believe that there was not a cure for, I don't care what disease, especially AIDS. I could not believe it. And about a week later, I was in the studio talking to a producer friend of mine named Michael Anthony. And he just decided to tell me about a man that he knew who had the cure. And when he said those words, I said, there's the answer. He's got to be the one, because I was asking for the real thing, coming to me telling me about this man, and that man was Dr. Sebi. So, yes.
it was told that Nipsey found about Dr. Sebi through Lisa. So what are the signs? Well, their connections with Dr. Sebi, the number 33, with Nipsey, that's a Freemason number, but it's also a biblical number and a spiritual number. It's an angel number. So was the death of Nipsey a sacrifice for the truth? A reason to become curious about Dr. Sebi findings for a cure, for AIDS, for pretty much a lot of things that they claim that there isn't a cure for. I mean, do you all know how much money cancer and AIDS make? This is a $1 billion industry, maybe even a $1 trillion industry. So for Dr. Sebi to come up with a cheap cure pisses some pretty powerful people off. Like, no. So to get some common street thug or some desperate person to kill him or frame him is easy. This is a Nipsey and maybe Dr. Sebi, who knows, and Lisa Lopez. I mean, look what they did to R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, and many others. So this Eric Holder person, who's supposed to be the suspect in killing Nipsey, may have been hired to do this, or it could just been some jealousy thing, some rift, who the heck knows. I mean, you all know that the elite have affiliations with the gangs, right? Which is why they're still gangs. Now I hear Nick Cannon will try and finish the documentary. I guess we will see what would happen. I pray nothing happened to Nick Cannon. But just to sum it up, these deaths, and I'm sure you guys probably can put two and two together, was probably gang related, but also set up by the elite to stop Dr. Sebi cure for being spread to the world. Tell me your thoughts below, and may they rest in peace.
So the question is, how did you win that case against what some people say are the toughest prosecutors in the land?
Well, it was 1987.
87, not 79, 87.
The 10th of February.
Okay.
My mother knew they were coming. When I told my mama that I had cured my 13 AIDS patient, she said, they gonna get you, they gonna get you.
Oh, don't forget to stop and shop in my online merchant store. And also don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And also don't forget to follow my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I post on them every day. Hope to see you all there. Love you all. Bye.